Most people completely miss the point of the question, why should we hire you? Instead of giving the interviewer a reason to hire them, they end up repeating what's already on the resume and sounding just like every other candidate. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple 4-step framework that recruiters actually want to hear, so you can answer this question with confidence and stand out without memorizing a script. My name is Necha and I'm a senior HR recruiter with over 10 years of experience across multiple industries and international markets. I have interviewed over 10,000 candidates from entry-level professionals all the way to executives, and I've seen firsthand why some answers stand out while others fall flat. So let's talk about how recruiters actually evaluate this question. Before we get into the framework, there is something you need to understand. Recruiters are not asking this question because we forgot to read your resume. We're also not asking you to list your strengths. What we're really asking is, based on everything we've discussed, why are you the best person for this role? We're asking you to connect the dots between your experience, your motivation, and why you're the right fit for this opportunity. We want to understand what motivates you, why you're interested in this company, what value you'll bring, and what kind of impact you'll make if we hire you. And that's why I like using a simple framework called PFVI. Purpose, why you do what you do. Fit, why this opportunity. Value, what you bring. Impact, what they'll gain by hiring you. I like this framework because it's simple, it's easy to remember, and you can use it for almost any interview. Let me show you how it works. I recently applied for a recruitment manager position with a media company, and while preparing for the interview, I used this exact framework to build my answer. I'll share my example with you, but don't copy my words. Instead, adapt the framework to your own experience and the company you're interviewing with. So let's start with purpose. Purpose answers one question. Why do you do what you do? Notice I didn't ask you about your experience. Purpose isn't about your resume. It's about your motivation. So ask yourself, why did you choose this career? For me, my answer would be, recruiting is something I'm genuinely passionate about because I love connecting great people with opportunities while helping companies build their teams they need to grow. Next is fit. This answers, why this company? Why this opportunity? And this is where you prove you've done your homework. Connect your background to their world. Ask yourself, why does this opportunity make sense for me? For me, I would say, what really excites me about this opportunity is that it combines my recruiting experience with something I do every day as a content creator. I understand the entire content creation process, from planning and filming to editing, publishing, and growing an audience, which helps me better understand the type of talent and fast-paced environment your team operates in. Now let's talk about value. This answers, what do you bring that solves their problem? And this is where you earn the offer. Think about your biggest strengths. Ask yourself, if you have work experience, what would your previous managers would say about you? What you're really good at. So for me, I would say, one of my biggest strengths is partnering with hiring managers. I take the time to understand what success looks like for the role, and then I use both strategy and creativity to find the right talent, not just someone who has the right skill, but someone who will thrive within the team and the culture. And finally, we have impact. This answers, what difference will you make if we hire you? So this is where you leave the interviewer thinking, I can picture this person on my team. Ask yourself, if they hire me, what will they gain? For me, in my example, I'll finish with, I believe that a combination of recruiting expertise, understanding the creator space, and passion for building great teams would allow me to make an immediate impact. Now let me show you what it sounds like when you put all the 4 pieces together. You should hire me because recruiting is something I'm genuinely passionate about. I love connecting great people with opportunities that can positively change their lives while helping companies build the teams they need to grow. What really excites me about this opportunity is that it combines my recruiting experience with something I do every day as a content creator. I understand the entire content creation process, from planning to filming to editing, publishing, and growing an audience, which helps me better understand the type of talent and fast-paced environment your team operates in. One of my biggest strengths is partnering with hiring managers. I take the time to understand what success looks like for the role, and then I use both strategy and creativity to find the right talent. Not just someone who has the right skills, but someone who will thrive within the team and the culture. I believe that combination of recruiting expertise, understanding the creator space, and passion for building great teams would allow me to make an immediate impact here. Now, if you don't remember the letters PFI, don't worry. Just remember these questions. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want this opportunity? What makes you valuable? What difference will you make? If you can answer those 4 questions, you'll have a thoughtful, structured answer that feels authentic instead of rehearsed. And remember, this isn't a speech, it's a conversation. You're not trying to impress the interviewer with big words or the perfect script. You're helping another human being to understand why you are the right person for the job. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe because every week I share practical recruiters' insights to help you interview with confidence and stand out from the competition and land the job you're working so hard for. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.